Opposition Senator Norland Cox commended Prime Minister and Minister for Finance Honorable Deacon Mitchell for some of the measures put forward regarding inflation and continuation of projects in his budget presentation. He said, however, there are some concerns.
In terms of the impact based on the whole economic outlook, which the opposition leader did raise, we do have some concerns. And those concerns are grounded and genuine, and from all reports, there are going to be some challenging times ahead. And while we understand that sometimes as a party, you do have certain engagements in the private sector, and sometimes you're moved to make certain policy decisions that can have impact on governance overall. And so I think that's what some of the concerns that we believe that will be challenging for the country going forward for 2023.
Senator Cox says their role as an opposition is not to condemn, but rather identify witnesses so that government can make changes where necessary.
If you recall, when I first spoke on the issue of the measures that were applied to Grenlec, when we removed those taxes, the EVL, and they were restored, I did suggest that maybe that the government should have not just go back with the whole 25 or go back to the whole 15% VAT, but could have looked at a reduced rate, and we see some of that. So it's within that context that the leader of the opposition would have made those interventions, and it's in the same light that we, from the opposition side, we are looking at it. That is a good thing for the government if they listen, because we do have experienced eyes in that business, and not just as, in my case, not just as a member of the cabinet, a former member of the cabinet, but also as a public servant. For more than 17 years I've been a public servant, so having the opportunity to be on both sides of the coin gives me a clear indication as to what are some of the issues, what are some of the challenges.
He said there are some challenges, adding that someone must remain steadfast to do the work.
And how best to deal with it. It's something that I always say and continue to say, is that it doesn't matter what we say, the work has to be done. And people expect results, they have expectations, and we have to work. We have to do the work, somebody have to do the work. So talking, I don't worry too much about talking. I'm a result-oriented person, and the results will bear for themselves. So we have to see how it goes. There are some challenges, but we have to stay the course. We are going to do our best to raise those concerns, raise those awareness, to ensure that Grenada remains on course.
Christina John, GBN News.